afternoon. At the recording of this video, we're getting very close to Halloween, so I thought this would be an appropriate time to share this particular mini album with you. Again, it's all about Halloween. It's in the purples and the oranges, so a little bit different take on some of the original Halloween colors, but I like them. The album itself measures 7.5 by 7. It has a 2 3/4 inch spine, so it will hold lots of photos. It's a digital collection I have that I created a lot of these papers, but it has some really cool and fun embellishments on them. So let's actually get into the album itself. So on the front cover here, it's got, of course, this scene of this kind of scary looking house with some lightning coming down out of the sky, this witch that happens to be flying through the night sky. This moon has a little bit of glossy accents on it, so it kind of sparkles. And then we have this really cool kind of shaker element here that has these little ghosts that are flying around this decrepit old tree. Anyway, and then we have this spine here, which has some antiqued clockworkings here and just some pieces to kind of add to it, along with some bicolored twine and some black lace in behind that. So that kind of is fun. And then on the back, of course, we've got the orange with the decrepit little house here, and then just some scrolling effects here. The spine is actually covered with kind of a cloth type covered paper, and it actually looks a bit like spider webs, and it's soft, but it's got these white flecks running through it. It kind of adds to the album. Anyway, let's have a look at the inside. So when we open it up, oh, and by the way, this album will hold at the very minimum 38 photos. The majority of those being 4x6s and 3x4s, but we do have some other size photo opportunities as well. So let's go through it. Anyways, 38. So that would hold certainly a couple of years worth of your kids' Halloween pictures. It would also hold a lot of pictures from a Halloween party that the adults might be celebrating. So let's have a look. So this is a double pocket here. So we have a mat here that has room for a 3x4 photo, and this boo kind of comes up to give room to slide the photo in. And then room here on this side for journaling. And then we flip it over, and again, we've got this cool little cat and some room for journaling and a place for a 3x4 photo. And that just slides back into this pocket here. And then down here, we have space for journaling or for a photo, and then on the back, room for 4x6. So let me just say that these mats that are here, you'll see they say remove and replace. So they're not actual true photo mats that stay there to mat your photo. They're there to provide you an opportunity, or at least some guidance, to show you how to mount your photos and what size they would be. This is put on with removable glue, so these do come off so that you can put your picture down directly onto the black mat. And I'll show you through here that you don't have to stick to those sizes. You can change the size up depending on what photo requirements you have. So here we have a waterfall, which is really awesome. The paper was really cute, this paper collection. I think I did use some digital, but I forget what the paper collection was that I got it from. But anyways, this flips down. This is held by a magnet. So it flips down, and then these pages themselves flip up. And they will hold a 4x6, or you could put 2 3x4s side by side on these pages as well, if you have some that are portrait as opposed to landscape. This has pattern paper on it. However, you could also use this to put down a cropped 4x6 or a smaller photo, because you don't want to take away from the paper or cover the paper up, but you certainly could put a 3x4 in here, a couple of 2x2s, and arrange them as you so choose. So this basically follows through this way, and it goes all the way to the end where there's a double opportunity for photos there as well. And this just closes back down, and the magnet keeps it all nice and tidy. I love this page. It shows the pumpkins. Ooh, there's some ghoulish ones there, but it shows the pumpkins in here. And then it scrolls across onto this page as well. So it's basically kind of like a scene. And the photo mat in here is really cool. And there's a couple throughout the album. This is a shaker. So it just says boo. And there's room for a 4x4 photo. And you could put a photo on the back. So, you know, when I said that this album holds 38, that's 38 at a minimum. And that's if you don't cover any of the pattern paper up. And you just use the places where we've indicated that a photo can go. Okay, and then at the back of that is another photo mat. And it's just boo, spooky, eek. So there's a bit of border there. And then your 4x6 would go on the back. And that just slides in behind. And then on this page, or on this side, again, we've got a large photo mat that holds a 4x6. And you could put a couple of pictures up in here if you wanted to do so as well. Okay, and then we flip open, and we have, I'm not sure I would call it a waterfall, but this crow here opens up, and there's just some velvet ribbon that's holding into this magnet here and holding these shut. This opens up, and there's multiple chances, or places at least, to put some additional photos. Here, and then there's a little booklet at the back. And these little poison stickers are really cool too, so they just kind of add to it. And then you have an opportunity for 3x3s there. And that just slides in here to hold on. These close up, and this comes across, and again is held nice and tidy with that magnet. All right, and then on this side, again, we have a pocket with these kind of, well, if they were real, they would scare the heck out of me. I don't like spiders, but it's got these silver spiders all over the place. And then spooky, I've cut out the word spooky out of some kind of ghoulish looking script and put it across there. And then this little cat here says, I'm just here for the booze, B-O-O-S. And then we've got nice room for a 3x4 here as well. Okay. And then on this page, we've got these kind of funky looking 3D skeletons here. And they form a belly band, which holds this booklet here. Yes, which opens up and holds 4x4s. Okay, and that just slides down this little stopper here with the pumpkins on it, keeps it in place. And again, there's lots of room here, so you could add some additional photos if you wanted to. And on this side is a double pocket. So here we have room for a 3x4, and here 3x4. And this little tag, I didn't do anything to the back of it. It would be a great place to use a gel pen on to do some journaling, or you could cut out and put a small photo in there as well. I didn't want to take the opportunity away for you to decide yourself what you wanted to do with that, so I left it blank. And all these stickers were just so cool, and they're strategically placed throughout the album. And then over here, we've got a pocket, but we also have an angle pocket at the back here. So this comes out, and there's room for a 3x4 photo there, and this just slides up under the orange piece here. The purple is glued down, but the orange piece allows you to put some photo mats in there. And then I have room for 3x4 and a room for 4x4. This kind of goofy looking spider on there. Okay, and on this side we have a pocket. Again, room for a 3x4 and a 3x4 and a journaling space beside little Mr. Kitty there. These two things here actually hold this flap down. So this flap goes up, and you can see we have room for a picture there, a 4x6 there. This then comes down, and you have room for a 4x6 there and here. And then this goes up, and you have room for a 3x4. And then this comes down, and again room for a 3x4. This goes up, and there's room for a 4x6. And then on the final back page, there's room for a 4x6. Now, if you chose to remove this off of here, you could have all kinds of room for other photos if you wanted to. I just put that there as an example. So now if I remember how to close this back again so that it works out good, then this, oops, nope, sorry, in the wrong order. So this last one goes here, there, and then these 2 photo mats go in there to hold that nice and tight. And then we're on to the last page. This one is basically like a double door pocket here. So this metal holder, swing tab, just basically swings to the left, has this cute cut apart here, and then this opens up and this opens up to reveal some little tags here. And again, I have not put anything on the back there, thinking you might put either a small photo or do some journaling. And there's one on either side. And then in here is room for a 4x4 photo and more. These are generous pockets, and there's lots of room in here with the 2 3/4 inch spine. So you know, I think you've got lots of room to still add some information or photos. And here we've got those kind of funky 3D skeletons again. And we have another photo mat which has the shaker on it, which has the pumpkin with the nasty looking spider on there. And then again, room in the back for a 4x6. So, and that just goes in there. And like I said, there's certainly room in here for additional photos. And then we're off to the back again. So that's a photo. That's the mini album. And I'm hoping that over the next few days I'll have that up on my site, which is jrkhandcrafted.com. So please share, visit, and I hope you enjoyed this peek at a Halloween mini album. Thanks very much. Bye.